Let's take a look at Made History, presented by State Farm. And Caitlin Clark did indeed make history. Program high 49 points to move past Kelsey Plum's Division I scoring record. She now is fewer than 100 points away from Pistol Pete Maravich for the most points scored in men's or women's college basketball, and she's a phenomenon because she's filling crowds in places, filling arenas in places where they typically don't get a full house.
I mean, you talk about filling arenas. She's sold out 30 of 32 arenas this season that she has played in. The only 2 games that weren't sold out were the Gulf Coast Showcase that was on a neutral site. Fans show up to watch Caitlin Clark, whether you're an Iowa fan, whether you're a fan of the opposing team. And I've noticed in arenas, even when she starts to pop off in an opponent's arena, opponents' fans start cheering for her. They're just like, ooh, the magnetic pull that she has on crowds. But also, when I talk to Caitlin, it's her work ethic. She knows the game. She can recall plays. She can recall moments out there on the floor with herself, with her teammates. High basketball IQ, high work ethic. She loves the game. It is incredible what she has been able to do. She is great.
Okay, I think she is the Stephen Curry of women's college basketball. I think she has changed the dynamics of the way the game is played. I think the way she plays, the pizzazz, is like she's probably the most prolific scorer the game of basketball has ever seen.
Unmatched.
I am unwilling, and maybe it's more the Kobe mentorship around me, to say that she is great yet. I think she is the most prolific scorer the game has ever seen. I hold great, or the levels of immortality, or the pantheon, to when you win championships. That's just me. So Diana Taurasi, when you win 3 consecutive championships, 2-time National Player of the Year, it has to culminate with the chip. It has to. I mean, Breanna Stewart, if we're talking about GOAT legends of the game, she's won 4 chips. 4 chips, multiple National Players of the Year. So I'm not saying that she's not at a high level, but for it to go to the states of immortality, in my opinion, it has to culminate with your team winning a championship.
She's great.
She's great.
She is
Jay.
great.
Okay.
She's great.
Now we can argue greatest. Is she the greatest? We could say Diana Taurasi or Lynette Woodard, and Lynette Woodard's got something to say about the all-time scoring record too. But she's a cultural phenomenon unlike anything we've ever seen in basketball, in my view. And it goes beyond just the scoring record. She's not just elevated the women's game, she's elevated the game. And in that regard, we'll not see her like again, in my judgment. She's been incredible for sports, for basketball. Can you imagine the young girls that are looking at her right now and dreaming in a way that they've never dreamed before about the game? She's been absolutely remarkable and great. In my view, great isn't even a discussion. We can argue about greatest, but we can't argue about great. You know, the power, the magnetism. My buddy David Pollack took his daughter from Georgia to Iowa just to go see a game. You'll see her play. She's a basketball player.
Dan Marino won line 1, by the way.
55,000 people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark in an exhibition game.
Phenomenal. She's phenomenal. By the way, first off, me not having her in that upper echelon is not diminishing her in any way at all.
We didn't say that. We just said she's
great. It is a little.
But what's happened, though, is the way everybody sells her all the time, it almost feels like she's already stamped as one of the greatest to ever do it. Right? It feels like she's stamped that way.
I don't know about selling her.
She is one of the greatest to ever do it.
So, by the way, don't we measure greatness by championships or no?
In college,
wait, time out.
In the NBA, I get it. In the NBA, I get it. In the NBA, I get it. LeBron's had a 20-year career. She had 4 years.
I'm not saying it, but still, it's about what's on the resume at the end of the day, isn't it? It has nothing to do about championships anymore? Or is it just applicable to other people?
So Brad Daugherty wasn't a great player.
Charles Barkley wasn't a great player.
Charles Barkley was one incredible player. But is he in the immortalities of greatness? No, and that's okay.
You need to look at your social media on this one.
I don't look at my social media. I don't even know what's going on.
Here's the deal. I mean, look, she is unique. She is special. The person I compare her to is not Steph Curry. I compare her to Pistol Pete Maravich, the person who's ahead of her. Her ability, you talk about her scoring. Her scoring's phenomenal. 2 things that stand out to me. 6 foot, her passing, her feel, her IQ. She makes the game easier for everyone else on the floor. She is unique. Men, women, I don't care. She's just different. Yep. She's absolutely different. Whether you win a championship, you don't win a championship, to me, she's just different. I just have one question for you.
What?
If you were playing against Caitlin Clark And you know what? She is hard to defend. Will someone please just trap her every time she catches the ball, because you can't let her just drop 44 every single night like the Pistol did.
You know, I was on the phone with actually a couple of women's college coaches literally just last night talking about this, and they were like, listen, one of them spoke up and was like, we trapped her. She got the ball out of the trap, made a cut to the basket, and still scored a layup.
Rebecca Lobo said that she's
can't.
Her height, she sees over the defense, and she sees plays before they happen.
Yes,
which
and
is the sign
moves.
of a great passer.
But wait, Seth, do you think you have to win a championship to be great? Because we need to even this out.
There have been a lot of words said here. Let me talk to my friends. Let me tell you what I hear Jay Williams saying. I hear Jay Williams saying that because he didn't win the SEC regular season or tournament championship, because he didn't win an NBA championship, I hear Jay Williams saying Charles Barkley's not great. I know. Hey, believe me. I'm with you people. Sir Charles is awesome. He's one of the best. He's great. He's got a statue. Jay Williams wants to take down the statue, not me. I think Charles Barkley's great.
This is what happened.
Charles Barkley. Let's hear it for Charles Barkley. Yeah! Charles Barkley's great.
You're a savage.
Leave the statue up.